I would like to give you a few examples of same-day follow-up calls. This is Tracy, by the way. So when you're going to do your same-day follow-up calls, you really are simply checking in, thanking, seeing if any questions came up. That's it. You're going to build trust, respect, because you're not calling to get something. You're really just calling to thank them. So here we go. So I just had somebody that came in to visit, and maybe they were there at noon or 1, and here's how my call might go. Ring, ring. Hello, is Mrs. Smith in? This is she. Hi, Mrs. Smith. This is Tracy Build calling. Oh, Tracy, hi. Hi, how are you? I'm fantastic. Do you have just a quick minute? Sure. Well, the reason I'm calling is I really just wanted to thank you so much for coming in to visit today. I really enjoyed meeting you and your husband, and I just wanted to see if any questions came up on the ride home. I know that sometimes that happens. And then you pause, and they'll say, wow, no questions came up, or they'll say, actually, we did have a question. You know, we were at this other place, they said this, or they offered us this thing, and then you address whatever it is that happened. Now, that's it. You address it, then you just thank them and exit off the phone. Now, if the opportunity comes up where they ask a few questions and it's the appropriate time to say, really, you know, what I would love is if you would be able to come in and join us for dinner tomorrow night. We're having a wonderful dinner. It's actually sushi night, and our residents love it. The chef has a lot of fun, and it would be a great time for you just to meet a few residents, ask more questions like this. We could seat you at 5 or 6, which might work for you. So then it's a natural progression to the next step, but only if in your gut you feel that that's the appropriate thing to do because they led you there. Otherwise, we're going to do another call in 2 days, and, of course, tomorrow the next step in the system is to do this thank you note, handwritten. Then on day 3 is that same-day follow-up call. Is that next follow-up call with the connection sheet, So let me do one more, just quick role play to make sure you understand. So ring, ring, hello, is Margaret in? This is she. Hey, Margaret, this is Tracy Build calling. Who? Tracy Build? If you recall, we had toured together over at Wiley Place today. Oh, Tracy, I'm so sorry. Yes, hi. Hi there. Do you have just a quick minute? Sure, I do. Well, the reason I'm calling, Margaret, is I really just wanted to say thank you so much for coming in and taking a look around today. I know that it was not easy and it was very stressful for you just being here, but I really just wanted to thank you and see if any questions actually came up on the ride home in your mind, because a lot of people think of everything they wanted to ask after they've left, and that's really just the purpose of my call. So that's it. And what you'll find is that people are, one, shocked that you actually called. It's a good shock. They can't believe it. And what they really can't believe is that you don't want anything, that you really are just calling to thank them. It builds incredible trust. The second thing is they get their questions answered that are mulling over in their mind. And as you and I both know, when you answer people's questions, it's easier to move them forward in the sales process because you're removing the barriers to close, and they're getting closure on the things that are kind of rattling around in their mind, causing them stress and concern. And then when the next day or the day after that thank you note shows up in their mailbox, and then you do that follow-up to a visit connection sheet that I teach, where you ask a series of open-ended questions and actively go to move them to the next step, they really can tell that you're sincerely interested, that you care, and they totally look at you differently, and you eliminate the impact of your competition because, quite frankly, they have not even touched base yet, and they still won't for about another 5 days, if at all. Think of the competitive advantage this gives you. So that was the goal of this quick link to help you understand how to actually work this system. So thank you for your time. Have a wonderful day.